Hi folks, and welcome back to John Caudry Music. If you're new here, I'm John and I regularly post ukulele tutorials here on YouTube to suit all different playing abilities. Today we're going to be having a look at an introduction to understanding basic tab or tablature for the beginner ukulele player. Before we start, make sure that your ukulele is in tune. If you're not sure if you're in tune or you don't know how to tune your ukulele yet, please check out my tutorial on tuning, linked in the card above and the video description below before you continue with this video. Tablature, or tab as it's often referred to, is generally used as a way of showing how a melody can be played on our ukulele without us needing the ability to read music. It's also commonly used for other stringed instruments like guitar, banjo and mandolin, etc. During this tutorial I'll be referring to it as both tab and tablature, but both mean exactly the same thing. A melody is a musical sequence of individual notes, often referred to as the tune or the part of the song that you would hum, whistle or sing along to. It could also refer to an instrumental solo played on any particular instrument. What it is not is the chords that we would strum to accompany the song. If you look at the comments underneath many popular ukulele or guitar covers of songs performed on YouTube, you will often see comments like, "What's the tab?" "Tabs please," or "Where can I get the tabs for this?" What these people are really asking for most of the time is, what are the chords for this song, or can I have a copy of the song sheet with the chords? The term tab or tablature, when used correctly, is to show how a single line of a melody or an instrumental solo is played on our instrument. That said, it's also possible to show the chords as well in tablature, but we'll leave this for another tutorial. So here is a very basic version of some tablature for the first line of the well-known song Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. This has been made using Microsoft Word or similar, just using letters, numbers, hyphens and vertical bars. A very helpful tip here is, if you're writing tab out like this yourself, you need to use what is called a monospaced font, like Courier for example, where all the characters use exactly the same space. Otherwise you'll end up with real problems lining up the tablature vertically. Now this is a bit of a clunky and an awkward way to write out tab, but it's essentially free and openly available to everyone. There are various apps, paid for and free, that display tablature in a much better way, and we'll be having a look at this in a minute. The main issue of tab in this form is that it doesn't really tell us how long each note lasts and if there are any rests or silences in the melody. So ideally, you already need to have a good idea of what the melody sounds like in order to work it out from this tablature. So let's have a look at how all this works. The first thing to understand is that the horizontal lines made up of hyphens here represent the 4 strings of our ukulele. And the main thing that people sometimes find a little confusing to start with is which line of tablature represents which string of our ukulele. You'll see at the left of the tablature here that I've written out the open string tuning to line up with each string so that you can reference this to help, but this might not always be there. But it's always the case that the string nearest our face when holding the ukulele in playing position, the G string, is represented by the bottom line of the tablature, and the string nearest the floor when holding the ukulele, the A string, is represented as the top line of the tablature, with the other 2 strings, the E string and the C string, represented by the middle 2 lines of the tab respectively. Another way of looking at this is, if you imagine this tablature on a piece of paper on a desk in front of you, and you lay your ukulele down on its back with the headstock to the left, the strings of your ukulele will now be in the same order as the 4 lines of the tablature on the paper. Please note here, if you have your ukulele strung left-handed, the headstock would need to be to the right when laying your ukulele down on its back. Now this string ordering can sometimes prove a little confusing, and some people think the strings should be ordered the other way round on the page. But this is the industry standard, and the way that tablature is presented for all stringed instruments, whether it's for 6 strings on a guitar or 5 strings on a banjo, etc. The vertical lines in the tab here represent the bars or the measures of the tune, where in the case of this song, which is in 4/4 time, there are 4 quarter notes to each bar, so hence counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. The numbers, and this is important, represent the frets on each string, where we would place our fretting finger to sound the individual notes. They do not represent which fingers we use to fret those notes. It's for you to decide which finger you use to fret any of the notes, and this will come with repetition and practice. So if you think of the numbers of the tablature shown being played from left to right, one note at a time, we would start in the first bar of the tab to the very left, and the first number we see is a 0 on our C string, the 3rd string from the floor when holding our ukulele. And this is telling us to pick this string with our right or picking hand, but not to fret it with our left or fretting hand. And lefties, this would be the opposite way around for you. A 0 means that we pick the string open or without fretting it. Now you can use your thumb or any finger of your picking hand to pick the strings, and again this is completely up to you. The second number we see in the tablature in bar 1 is also a 0, so once again we pick that string again open. The third number we see in bar 1 is a 3, but this time it's on the 2nd string from the floor, the E string. So we fret this string at the 3rd fret and then we pick it with our picking hand, and if you're fretting it right and you're in tune, it should sound like this. The 4th number we see in bar 1 is also another 3 on the E string, so we pick that string once again while still fretting it at the 3rd fret. So if I now play all 4 notes in bar 1, we would have. In bar 2 we see 2 zeros, but this time on the A string, the string nearest the floor. So we pick this string open twice, and then we have one more note to play in bar 2, which is the 3rd fret of the E string. And you'll notice that there's now a bit of a gap before bar 3, and this is effectively telling us that the note we just played needs to last a little longer than the other notes that we played before. This will be much easier to understand when we get into the next form of tablature that we'll be looking at. So bars 1 and 2 would be. In bar 3 we see 2 number 1s on the E string, so we fret the 1st fret of this string and we play it twice. And then we have 2 zeros on the same string, so we pick the string open twice. And then in bar 4 we see 2 number 2s on the C string, so we fret this string at the 2nd fret and pick the string twice. And finally we have a 0 on the same string that appears to last a bit longer than the other notes, so we take off our fretting finger and play the same string open. So if I now play all 4 bars, we would have. And hopefully you can now hear that I'm playing the melody of the first line of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Now, in my opinion, this is a much better version of tablature for the same 4 bars of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, because it now shows the note durations and hence the rhythm of the melody, as well as which note we play. In bar 1, all 4 notes are shown here as quarter notes, and this is represented by the full-length stems under each number. So 4 quarter notes add up to a full bar of 4/4. In bar 2, the first 2 notes are quarter notes, and the 3rd note is a half note, represented by a circle around it and the shorter stem below. A half note lasts for twice as long as a quarter note, so 2 quarters and 1 half add up to a full bar of 4/4. And you can probably also see that bars 3 and 4 are also rhythmically the same as bars 1 and 2, with the same sequence of quarter and half notes, despite the melody being slightly different. So bars 3 and 4. And now all 4 bars. So hopefully now you're starting to understand that the tablature here is both showing us which notes to fret and pick on which strings of our ukulele, and also how long each note should last. These note durations are being expressed in the same way that they would look if we were reading music on the musical staff or stave. So if I now switch the tab below to show both the musical stave in the top line and the tablature in the bottom line, we would have something like this, where both the notes for the musically literate and their durations are expressed in the stave or the staff at the top, and the tab below tells us which actual notes to play on which strings of our instrument. Personally, I like this system the best, but it does take up more space on the page and hence normally gets compressed back into one line of tablature, like this, that shows both the notes we have to play and their durations. As well as the quarter notes and the half notes shown in this tab, there are many other different note durations, like whole notes, eighth notes and sixteenths, etc., that are represented in different ways in tablature and on the stave, and I'll definitely be covering these in future videos. So please subscribe to the channel and ring the bell for notifications for as and when I post new tutorials. So, if I now put all 12 bars of the tablature for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star on the screen, I'd like you to have a go at working out and playing the other 8 bars so that you can eventually play the melody for the whole song. You'll hopefully be able to see that some of the sections of the song get repeated. So for example, line 1 and line 3 are exactly the same, and bars 5 and 6 are the same as bars 7 and 8. So it makes it a reasonably easy melody to learn on your instrument. So pause the video now and have a go at working through the tab at your own pace. And when you think you're getting there, start the video again and try playing along with me and the tablature on the screen. So now let's have a go at playing along together with the tablature on the screen, and we'll play the whole song round a couple of times. Feel free to rewind this section and practice it as much as you want. So now hopefully you have a basic understanding of how tab or tablature works for the ukulele. If you found this tutorial helpful or have any questions, please leave a comment, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And don't forget to ring the bell for notifications for as and when I post new videos. If you feel like supporting my work here on YouTube, feel free to buy me a coffee. See how to do so in the video description below. Or alternatively join me over at my Patreon site where all my tutorials and accompanying materials can be found in one place. The link for this can also be found in the video description below. Perhaps try watching one of these other beginners tutorials that I use tablature to teach the melodies with. Thanks for watching and bye for now.